Well, Peter, a very close game at the end, and even it came down to even in the 92nd minute, you could have pulled the draw back there. Great shot from the spot when it dropped down. Great save from the keeper. It must have been a tough one when that happened.
Yeah, it was, obviously, because it's a fantastic chance, but I think it's a great save more than a poor miss, you know what I mean? And as I say, Liam, if there's anybody I wanted to drop in the box next week again, it'd be Liam, you know, so I've no qualms with that. It'd have been great if it would hit the back of the net, and I think we deserved that. If you think it over the piece, I think we probably deserved that, but it wasn't to be, and that's the way football is, you know. You've got to deal with them moments. I'm disappointed we never get taken the corner all the same, especially in the second half when the referee had said to him about the ball boys not throwing the ball back, that the keeper's got to go now. I think then you've got to add the time on, and that's a bit unfair because that's no part of the game if that's what their job is, and then all of a sudden the keeper run 50 yards to get the ball. You've got to add the time on, and we never get the opportunity to take the corner, so we get punished for a situation that wasn't made of us, you know.
First half you had a horrendous wind into your faces. The wind wasn't just straight down the park, it was swirling, it was moving it, and you had icy rain. Would you have hoped maybe that was going to be the same for Ayr in the second half?
Yeah, you're always hoping, but listen, the conditions were really tough, and I mean, I always think wind's a massive problem. I'd rather have the rain all day for sure, but the way we play, we should be able to keep the ball on the deck. Yes, it's difficult when you're going to defend set plays, and it proved for us, but still I thought we should have done better in both goals. There's no doubt of that. One's a missed kick, of course, and the boy gets in off the second phase of it, but we were slow coming out to both of them, and I felt, and we defended the first one initially, but it was both were second phases, so 2 early goals, conditions like that, it leaves yourself a mountain to climb, and too many times we've done that, you know. We're a good side, you know, we know we can play, but we've got to learn to stop having to chase every game that we play in. And I thought we'd done really well in the second half, you know. I thought we moved the ball really well, we got opportunities, you know, but Ross Doohan's paid to keep the ball at the net, and he done it fantastically well. In
that first half, it's obvious that Ayr are going to take a good number of shots as well, wind behind them, and they did that, and your keeper was magnificent. Yeah,
Jamie's been excellent since he came for us. He's a top quality guy, never mind goalkeeper, you know. I mean, he comes in, usually when you get guys on loan, because we're part-time, they usually come on a Thursday evening, whatever. Jamie comes on the Tuesday night, wants to be there on the Thursday night as much as he can. He's in with the boys fantastically well. His professionalism second to none, and he deserves the looks he gets, you know. And I think the saves he made, you know, from distance most of the time, you know, it was great saves. But I've seen him, I've worked with him now. I've seen him a lot at Falkirk. I've seen him when we pulled him up with the Scotland squad. I know what he's capable of. He's got the talent. But as I say, he's a fantastic guy, and he deserves the rewards he gets.
Well, Mark, what a change from Tuesday night there. You come out here today, same conditions, but you managed to manage them better.
I think we got the wind. They turned us again. I think they had the same plan as Arbroath, but the thing is, we had the attackers on the day. It didn't matter. They were just saying that the team's not changing. We'll just go with the selection that we've made on Friday. And it paid off. I think Alan Forrest was brilliant. First half, the width gave us the width. And I look back on Tuesday night and say, I wish I hadn't thought about it that much and tried to be clever about it. But no, it's positive. It was good. A couple of goals, probably should have been a couple of more. And then the positive thing was we took it into the second half, and we started to see the patterns of play through the middle of the park. We've seen wee triangles, off the face runs in behind, all the stuff that we want to see here. And the pitches will change, but we need to have that confidence in ourselves that we can play on any surface. So that was great today, great win.
The actual surface itself was very good today. The conditions around it weren't too good. But as you said, those small passes, the triangles, especially into the wind, no attempts to play the high ball or anything, was really constructive.
We calmed it down when we needed to. We got a bit of tempo back in the game when we needed to. So we picked the right times to pull it and play, and we picked the right times to maybe go longer, but we're going longer at the feet, we're not just hitting into corners. So that was a pleasing thing today. Luke was back on, wee man's so hard on himself, but for me just having him on the park's a bonus for the boys. And a couple of things didn't come off today. He's probably had a chance to maybe get a couple of goals. Alan's the same, comes off, he's raging, he's not scored a goal. But in Ginty Moody as well, so it's front three, so that shows you that we're creating and we've done well today, so that's a positive vibe in the dressing room.
Interesting goal scorer.
Well, that's the thing. Today Doc's obviously the other night we played in a game where it's not been great, and the day there was a real focus and a desire to get in that box and get on the end of things, and with the three in the middle it allows us to do that, especially with the wind and the conditions, and he's done brilliant. he deserved that, Doc, because he gave me a run today. His tackling, tenacious again.
92 minutes on the clock, Ayr leading 2-1. The ball drops down to an opposition striker. He hits the ball from the penalty spot, full pace, and it's saved by the toe of Doohan. What a save.
He's unreal, the big guy. I mean, last year, how many clean sheets we had. I say we were a solid team, but Doohan's been amazing since he came to the club. I think he won all the Player of the Years, and again, that just typifies the big man pulling me out, because people have not seen the game and know we should have probably been 3-4 goals up by that point. Just see a 2-2 and we've not won again, and they say the pressure's building, but the big man's done unbelievable.
Now you've got another tough one coming up. How do you approach that one?
Just the same way as we always have in the previous games against Dundee United. They're at the top of the league, deservedly so. They're churning out results, but we know we've got the players to hurt them in the top half of the pitch. You know, if we get the shape right and we go into the game with confidence, we've nothing to lose. It's a free hit for us to try and pull them back in. They're up there and we've spent all the money and they've got a good side on there, and they've got obviously big Shanklin, but we just get into it and it's another game. It's the same in this league. You play the bottom team and it's another game, because you know you can get hurt and you know you can lose against anybody and you can win against anybody, so it's the same every week really.
Thanks.